Mazuma TV back in the building, man. What's going on, y'all? Shout out to Mazuma Nation. Shout out to the Mazuma Mob. We in the building as always, man. I hope everybody's having a blessed, beautiful, positive, productive day. Back at y'all with my second video today, man. Just had to touch on this subject real quick. Shout out to $1 Million Worth of Game for the interview that they done with David Benavidez. And David Benavidez always provides a great interview. In all honesty, he's very well-spoken. You know what I mean? He don't be having no hair on his tongue, you know what I'm saying? However he feel about a situation, he expresses it. And, you know, he just keeps it real. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly why David Benavidez is one of my favorite fighters in the entire sport of boxing today, just because of his character, how the way he give it up outside of the boxing ring. You see what I mean? But what I want to get into, man, of course, you know, Gilly and Wallow, you know, especially Wallow, they're extreme casual boxing fans. You know, Gilly be making it seem like he a hardcore boxing fan, but, you know, hardcore boxing fans know that Gilly ain't a hardcore boxing fan. You feel what I'm saying? But regardless, man, they did a good interview. Shout out to them for, you know, coming out to Miami to, you know, chop it up with David Benavidez. And they were speaking about the whole Canelo Alvarez situation. You see what I mean? And David Benavidez staying on Canelo Alvarez's ass, bro. Pause. You feel what I mean? He was saying pretty much, he was speaking on, you know, Canelo Alvarez not wanting to fight him. And he went on to say that he will not only knock out Canelo Alvarez, but will completely obliterate him. You know what I'm saying? He feels like he could genuinely knock out Canelo Alvarez, and he doesn't necessarily know why Canelo's taking the approach that he's taking with him. You know what I mean? And then went on to speak about the, you know, the situation with the clenbuterol. You know what I'm saying? Went on to speak about the clenbuterol, said that, you know, the best version of Canelo he's ever seen was when he fought Triple G the first fight, and that just so happens to be around the time that Canelo Alvarez tests positive for performance enhancement drugs. You see what I mean? So if you read between the lines, you would hear exactly what David Benavidez thinks about Canelo Alvarez, and he thinks that not only is Canelo Alvarez a cheater, but the best version of Canelo Alvarez happens to be when he was cheating. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure he respects Canelo Alvarez. He knows what Canelo is capable of doing. Canelo is a talented fighter at the end of the day. However, you could tell that David Benavidez doesn't have that, you know, that respect for Canelo Alvarez that a lot of these other dudes do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they you know, when these guys get all starstruck and big-eyed like the Charlo brothers and shit, where they're like, yeah, man, Canelo's my idol. Yeah, Canelo's my idol. Man, David Benavidez don't like Canelo Alvarez at all. And he doesn't think much of him from a skill set aspect. You know, he doesn't respect the approach that he took when he tested positive for clenbuterol. And he went on to say that he don't believe that tainted meat bullshit, because he said that he talked to some people, and he said that for him to test positive for clenbuterol eating tainted meat, that he would have had to have eaten the whole cow. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is something that I have heard as well, and I think it's pretty valid because, you know, obviously in Mexico and shit, they shoot their livestock up with, you know, substances like clenbuterol so they could be bigger, you know what I'm saying, more, you know, have more, you know, meat, so when they get slaughtered, they'll have more meat to, you know, work with, you know what I'm saying, pause. You feel me? So, David Benavidez just continues to stay on Canelo Alvarez's neck, and I believe he has every right to do so, man. You know what I mean? I think that Canelo Alvarez has been moving very, very cowardly with David Benavidez asking for $200 million. You know what I'm saying? These Canelo Alvarez fans saying how David Benavidez is too disrespectful, and Jaime Munguia got the fight over David Benavidez because he's actually respectful and shit like that. So essentially, you know, you gotta kiss Canelo Alvarez's ass in order to fight him. You know what I'm saying? When there's been plenty of fighters in the past that have disrespected Canelo Alvarez face to face, and we're still able to get fight opportunities. So it's definitely not a respect thing. It's a threat thing. You know what I'm saying? Canelo Alvarez sees David Benavidez as a threat. And I know this is an old topic, you know what I'm saying, that's starting to die out little by little. But at the end of the day, like I said, we hold motherfuckers accountable at Mazuma TV. And I'm gonna keep disrespecting Canelo Alvarez and calling him a pussy because, you know, his punk ass fans are too pussy to admit it. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is, man. David Benavidez continues to call out Canelo Alvarez, and now he's bringing up the PED allegations. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this. This is Mazuma TV. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'm out of here, man. Peace.